¿Vale? Okay, no te hablas Good evening to you as you are coming on one by one. I recognize you all. Thank you for your support. Thank you for coming on. It's a Friday evening. Thank God. Thank God it's Friday. We'll be having this program every 5 o'clock Friday now. 5 o'clock every Friday evening now. I realize that Saturday coincides with my media work, my radio work, so I don't want it to clash. Those that cannot get it from here will get it on radio on Saturday. So it is better for us to do it that way. I'm in the office. I am here because of you. I stay late because of you on Fridays now, so that I can give back to the community some of my brain, what I have inside my brain, rather give it back to the community at large. But it's an interesting one that we want to really discuss today. Thank God it's Friday. It's a nice time, really right time to pick up. Right time, Friday evening, relax your mind, and then we are on it to walk straight away again. Discussion, topic. So, we thank God. You understand? I've got more than enough to start my program, so we thank God for that. I have more than enough to crack on. Yes, 5 p.m. every Friday now. Yes, thank you. Yes, it's going to be 5 p.m. every Friday now. It's not going to be Saturday. Saturday is going to be 2 o'clock on the media. So if you miss Friday, then you can see if you can get me on the radio at 2 o'clock on the same number. 2 o'clock, you will get me on the same number on Saturday. But Friday, this is where we are on this platform to chat with each other, to talk and see what's going on, how we can get things done properly. You know. Thank you. I have a very hot topic to talk about today, and I really want people to benefit from this hot topic of mine. There are so many things that I discovered that I noticed is now happening with regards to submitting an application to the Secretary of State for the United Kingdom, for the Home Department in the United Kingdom. I realized that a lot of things is going on now, and if you're not aware, you're going to fall foul. As one of my job in the community at large, in educating people that want to regularize their status in the United Kingdom, my position as a qualified practitioner is to make sure that at all times I put my head up with regards to the advice that I give to the public at large, so that I don't step on the authorities. But we are grateful to God, because it is only by His grace that we can get things done. Without God, it's impossible. Èyàn kan máa tare ni ọkàn máa tan rẹ̀ ni tí ó bá sì pé Ọlọ́run fún yàn ní ọgbọ́n àti òye béèyàn ṣe máa go about it. And this is the reason why this program will always be on every Friday. And tí ó bá ṣẹlẹ̀ Friday, we'll have another date straight away. But it's every Friday, 5 o'clock now. I want people to be aware of that. Yorùbá bọ̀ wọ́n ní tí ó bá ní nǹkan tó ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ò kì í dédé ṣẹ́. Pẹ̀lú topic tí mo fi síta yẹn ni mo mean. Òwe yẹn bá topic tí mo fi síta yẹn lọ ni. Tí ó bá ní nǹkan tí mo rí, mi ò ní sáré tètè fẹ́ lo topic yẹn straight away. That topic is to do with parents of British child in the UK. You understand? Parents of British child in the UK. So it is crucial. People need to be well educated. They have to be aware of things around them when it comes to making an application to the Secretary of State. There are some certain criteria that you have to fulfill as a parent of a British child in the United Kingdom. When we talk of British child, we are talking in a scenario whereby one of the parents is settled in the UK, and that child has British passport as a result of that settlement of that parent in the United Kingdom. Now, if you are affected, I want you to be contributing straight away. I want people to be typing and contributing back so that people can share and can make they can take knowledge from this. Ìwọ tó bá kàn, mo fẹ́ kó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní máa share kíákíá, bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní máa sọ area tó bá ti kàn yín, kí ni tí máa give advice immediately, because as a lawyer, mi ò kàn lè máa dàrọ̀ sílẹ̀ màá sọ ìwọ tó bá wà affected. If you're online and you are affected as a result of what I'm going to talk about, then you should just respond back quickly and say, listen, what can I do? I am in this situation, I'm in this thing. So màá lè sọ fún ẹ wáyé tí màá gbọ́. Now, the requirement to put in an application as a parent of a child that has British passport is pretty straightforward. Because it means that without the other one having a citizenship settlement or citizenship, that won't be possible for that child to be registered. Because in the first instance, the other parent has already run out of status, so the visa. I'm going to be diluting, so you have to just take it like that. I am going to be diluting. The program is for diluting. It's not just one language. Yoruba, English, Mama diluting. Now, ẹ̀yin tẹ́lẹ̀ ọmọ tó ní British passport lọ́wọ́. I'm looking for a way to start how I can start my advice straight away on this platform now. But I am thinking of the scenario bí ṣe máa gbé kalẹ̀ nítorí ọ̀rọ̀ ṣùnùkùn ojú ṣùnùkùn náà fi ń wò, you know, but mo ń bọ̀ ẹ máa gba music sórí lọ́wọ́, understand, ẹ máa gba music ẹ máa gbà sórí. Investor lórí àwọn ọmọ tó ní pálí pupa lọ́wọ́ tí àwọn òbí wọn gbé application wọ home office lọ. Can you hear me now? I will lower the music when I'm ready to talk. Ẹ má worry. You understand? Màá sọ̀rọ̀ nígbà tí time bá ti ready. Get the music and have it on for a while. But I will talk for about the time. Now, good evening to you all. If you are just joining us, and I want to say thank you for coming on one by one. You are all fantastic, beautiful people on a good Friday, very nice Friday evening. Thank God it's a Friday. I'm very well, thank you today. Thank you for coming on one by one. I'm fine, I'm okay, I'm cool, I'm chilled, I am all right. I want to talk about the parents that submits an application to the Home Office. If you have submitted an application to regularize your status, tí o dẹ̀ ní ọmọ tó jẹ́ British lọ́wọ́ tó gbéwèé yẹn wọlé, I want you to understand one thing now. The requirement here, if you notice there is a bit of delay in terms of documentation coming back from the Home Office in the last few months now, it has been an issue and it's now increasing. But the most important thing that I really want people to grab from today's chart is for you to know that thank you very much. Má gbé wọlé o. Má gbé ìwé wọlé tí o bá lẹ́mìí ẹ̀. Má gbé ìwé wọlé. Don't submit your application unless you are sure of what you are doing. It has now becoming more often as part of the requirements we are now seeing from the Home Office. It has now coming up often, consecutively, all the time now. So, tí o bá ní ọmọ tó jẹ́ British lọ́wọ́ tó gbé ìwé wọlé, be prepared to do DNA. Tó bá ready láti submit DNA, which is a sample test for paternity testing for Home Office, wàá jẹgba. If you submit application to the Home Office, or you have submitted, or you are proposing to submit, if you are not going to be able to provide DNA test on that British child, wàá jẹgba. Ọlọ́run adáríjì ẹ̀. Ọlọ́run adáríjì ẹ̀ kan tó sọ yẹn. Do you understand? If you are going to submit an application to the Home Office and you are going to say you are not in a position to submit a DNA sample if it's requested, má gbé wọlé o. O máa jẹ gbàbọ̀. What they are asking from you is just this testing, paternity test of the father and the child, to show that the father who registered that child as a citizen of the United Kingdom is the biological father of that child. So tó bá gbé ìwé wọlé, if you have submitted already, have it at the back of your mind that a DNA test may be required at any time. In the event that you cannot produce one, your application will fail. Ó ti get ẹ̀. Jẹ́ kí n tútù bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn sọ. Tí o bá fẹ́ gbé ìwé ẹ̀ wọlé tó ti package ẹ̀ dáadáa, You have put everything together. Before you are going to the Secretary of State for submission, till wípé you have already prepared for your mind that you can afford to go and do the DNA, either financially or the other sidely. Tí o bá ti lè provide the DNA test sample to satisfy Secretary of State wípé bàbá ọmọ yẹn ni bàbá ọmọ yẹn, ìwọ ló fara ẹ sí ìrìn fúnra ẹ o. Ìwọ ló fara ẹ sí ìrìn fúnra ẹ. Over the past 2-3 weeks now, this is the way I operate. I watch Home Office. I see their response all the time. I read their responses. I look at it, what they are saying consecutively, what they are repeating on, what they are saying, how they are related from one case to the other, one case to another. I put them together and I realize that this is the problem inside. This is what they are asking. This is what they want you to do. Don't forget, my program is to educate. It's not to scare you away. It's to educate you. It's to put you on alert. Is to prepare you for a worst scenario. But how do I normally know that it could be a worst scenario? I have to know because I've been in practice for some time. So I know, I always try to look at Home Office requirements from time to time. Check their response on documentation. Most recently, some of the clients that bring their case to my office or come to me for consultation, I realize that the majority of those questions that are coming to me on consultation from another practice where they are coming from, I realize that they are facing problem. The problem they are facing, tí mo realize, ó ní mo rí wípé wọ́n béèrè lọ́wọ́ wọn kí wọ́n lọ ṣe test wá láti fi hàn pé bàbá ọmọ yẹn àti àtọmọ yẹn ńkọ́, bàbá àtọmọ ni wọ́n. So I have noticed that now, that is what they are requesting for the mother to provide a DNA sample from the father and the child to show they are connected, they are biologically related. If you are able to provide that, your application will be granted. Kò tí ẹ̀ sí wàhálà lórí ẹ̀, tó bá ti provide ẹ̀, wọ́n á grant ẹ̀. Tó bá ti lè provide ẹ̀, they will not grant you. So I am now saying, in a way, wípé ẹ má submit application tí ẹ bá ti prepare brain yín. On my line, I have Home Office, I have everybody listening. So program that I have to hide. Because I want to educate the community. I want the community to be satisfied. I want the people in there, which comprise of that community itself, of that people in the diaspora, to benefit. By this, the pressure inside will ease off. If I can educate you from the grassroots here, then we will reduce the pressure from inside a bit. That's just it. We will be able to reduce the pressure from inside. The pressure is mounting and it's causing unnecessary delay, affecting applications that have gone in for almost 8-10 months now, because the pressure is mounting. There is no particular time now for them to make decision. The question is, how long does it take Home Office to make decision after biometric? I don't know. I'm sorry about that, because they have a bit of heavy workload inside. So as a result of that, it's very difficult now. Láti sọ wípé this is the problem. and this is the time that it will be resolved. But the workload is mounting. So back to basis of our topic, what we are talking about. Má gbé ìwé wọlé. It's my advice. Somebody is saying that this result will break more homes. How is it going to break homes, Jare? How is the result, DNA test result, going to break homes? Tell me. You tell me why you said he's going to break homes. Ẹ̀yin obìnrin ẹ tún dé onísọkúsọ. Ẹ tún dé. Why is he going to break homes? They're asking you. Go and do DNA test. If na pikin gets if the father get the pikin, so now wetin you dey say? You won't tell me say you know if you do DNA, or you want to tell me say na the thing where you bring from outside. I cannot understand what you're trying to say there. Does the DNA of what? It really break homes if you're not sure who owns the child. That person is saying that it will only break homes if you're not sure who owns the child. Exactly. A DNA will only break homes where there's lack of trust. If the man is not the biological father of that child, you need to make it clear from the beginning. In that case, parental responsibility or guardian order should be put in place immediately. So if you are in charge of that child and you want to register that child under your name, it's an adoption process or guardianship order. So you have to go to court and go through the proper procedure. Rather than mentioning it on the form that you are the father and you tick it. But when they ask for DNA, nílé gbé sílẹ̀. Nílé gbé sílẹ̀. So of what use? You will soon know, don't worry. Whether I'm an immigration officer or a lawyer, you will soon know. So what I'm trying to say in this respect is that kó tó gbéwèé wọlé, make sure you have everything in place. There are about 4 or 5 cases that have come to my desk from another practice. Táwọn client yẹn ti wá gba consultation. A scenario whereby Home Office is saying, the lady is saying that the father of her child is the father. Home Office is saying in their calculation that the lady was pregnant all the way from Nigeria before she came to UK in Home Office calculation with the date of entry. The response was that she wasn't pregnant when she left Nigeria. She got pregnant in England to the father of her baby. The date they gave her for delivery, she gave birth earlier than that date. So the question is, Home Office is now saying that, Rara, I am not accepting your arguments. You came to UK so period. So our calculation shows that you were pregnant when you were in Nigeria. So that child cannot be for the person that you claim is for. See me see trouble. What is Home Office in that calculation for? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for fighting for me. You take care of my back. Let him continue to ask me stupid daft question and expecting me to respond back in a daft way, in a daft manner. Do I have to be an immigration officer to educate people when I am a qualified lawyer, for God's sake? Have I not experienced enough to understand what is going on in practice? Well, let's carry on with a good job, Jerry. So in a way, The Home Office calculation is showing that she was pregnant all the way while she was in Nigeria. But she is saying that she got pregnant while she was in the UK. While she's in the UK already. Now, in Home Office calculation, they are saying that there is no way she could get pregnant and deliver within the period that she left Nigeria and the date of application. I don't know. So as the calculation is going on and they were dragging it on, she said in the lawyer's response back to the Home Office, our lawyer said to the Home Office that her client has got pregnant while she's integrating into the community in the UK. Her lawyer replied to the Home Office and said her client got pregnant while she was in the UK integrating into the society in the United Kingdom. But the Home Office is saying, no, my calculation reveals that you have been pregnant before you left Nigeria. So there is no way the calculation your lawyer made or you claimed could be right. So in order to ease off the argument, they are now saying that he should provide DNA. You understand? They are now saying in a way, okay, oh, you should provide DNA. So as at the time, ibi tí wọ́n tán land sí nìyẹn wípé kó lọ mú DNA wá gbà yẹn láti ease it off. Òun wá ń sọ wípé they are not in good terms anymore. And of course, if you are not in good relationship with the man, you are not going to be able to get DNA test anyway. You understand? Of course, the argument could be right. Because if there is no DNA, if the relationship is not going on well, there is no way she can get DNA done because the guy is not going to answer her. Ó tiẹ̀ fún ní passport kò tiẹ̀ dúpẹ́. In the first instance, you managed to get passport. You should be grateful. He's not going to do DNA with her. And again, you should be realizing from this angle, like somebody has rightfully mentioned earlier on, that DNA requesting is going to destroy homes in the end if care is not taken. In that category, that person could be right. You understand? That person could be right by saying that, I cannot get DNA because we don't talk anymore. And it's true. That DNA thing could destroy home. Because maybe the reason why they are not in talk, there is a dispute over that thing already. But the Home Office is now insisting that go and get me DNA. Ìyẹn máa bad o. Ìyẹn máa bad gan. Ó máa le, ó máa loud jù yẹn lọ, ó máa loud gan. So as we are today now, the issue here is pretty clear. Thank you. Thank you. Tí o bá ti lè get the area yẹn ready, má kọrùn sí. You have to make sure that you can get that area ready. Tó bá ti lè get it ready at the back of your mind, kó ti ronú ẹ̀ sílẹ̀ pé yes, think about it ṣẹlẹ̀ bí tí máa gbé gbà ní. Má torí sí o. Má kórí sí. Má kórí sí. You understand? má torí sí rárá èmi máa fẹ́ kéèyàn korí sí nǹkan tó lẹ́mìí láti defend tó bá ti lẹ́mìí ẹ̀ má korí sí. I'll be back. Have that music on. So, in that kind of scenario, you know, in that kind of scenario, kó tó lè wà successful, to be successful, we have to make sure wípé o ti pack ara ẹ̀ dáadáa kó tó wọlé lọ. Tó bá pack ara ẹ̀ dáadáa, o máa jẹ gbàbọ̀ ni o. Kò ní big deal nínú. Kò sí pé kíní bẹ̀, this line is to educate you. Every nationality is don't educate ara wọn. Every tribe don't educate ara wọn. It is down to you to make use of it. That's your problem. Èmi ò ní problem because mi ò kúkú gbàgbé kankan rí láti ilẹ̀ wá. But my job and my passion, I love what I'm doing. You understand? I love what I'm doing. So, problem yẹn tó pé rẹ̀ ní àgàgù àbí kí ló porúkọ ẹ̀ yẹn illiterate yẹn. I think I don't have time for that anyway. So, don't waste time lórí ìyẹn. So you have to be careful. That is that about that area. So the application has to be done properly, and you have to be sure of what you are doing. If you're not sure, má gbé wọlé o, tó máa jẹ gbàbọ̀ gidi. Tí o bá sure, tó bá gbé wọlé o máa jẹ gbàbọ̀ big time. So that is just that for that area. Somebody said that pé ó máa túlé, olójúlé tó máa tú. Ó ṣe jàre my dear, even Asian lawyers ń ṣe, everybody ló ń sọ̀rọ̀. Home office gan is interested, home office is happy. So ẹ̀yẹn tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn, ó like decorum. And when somebody lacks decorum, I don't have the time. Understand? I mean, I don't reply back. I don't reply back. Ó like decorum, and somebody like decorum, you don't waste time on them. The line is now open on 07908 628 240. Line is open 07908 628 240. What if already have the DNA sample along with my application? That is fine. That is fine. That is fine. Yeah, yes. They can refuse on renewal. Ẹ má jẹ́ kẹ́dẹ̀ ọkọ dẹ́rù bà yín. Nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ní correct ni. Confirm information. Wọ́n lè refuse lórí renewal. They already have every information. So yẹn tó ń parí tó ń tí ara ẹ̀ ń gbóná yẹn ó ń yọra ẹ̀ lẹ́nu ni. They already have all the necessary information to grade the application on. DNA is one of the main one. That is why gbogbo àwọn tó wọnú ilé lọ lẹ́nu ọjọ́ mẹ́ta yìí ó sì wà ń bẹ̀ tó dẹ̀ lọ fún renewal ni. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ó like common sense lèmi náà mọ̀. Màá block ẹ̀ ṣé jàre my dear. Mo ti mark orúkọ ẹ̀ kò ń ṣe orúkọ gidi. Ìyẹn ò ń ṣe orúkọ gidi. Orúkọ gidi kọ́. Kíní kan àgàgù. Ìyẹn yẹn gẹ́gẹ́ bí family àgàgù àbí kí ló pe rẹ̀ níranù. Hello. Ẹ kúrọ̀lẹ́ o. Thank you very much. Thank you. Tó ṣe kí ni? Ṣùgbọ́n ọmọ yẹn máa ní stress now between you and I. Àbí. Sherry, ẹ má jẹ́ ká mix information tí mo give you. Mi fẹ́ ká mix it up. Do you understand, my dear? I want us to get it right. I don't want us to mix anything up at all. Bóyá o náà ni, but your question is still okay. Your question is okay, but me one more area 35 join question papọ̀. Do you understand? I don't know how you want to. I don't know how you. We're talking about the DNA of a thing, yeah? Yeah. Lórí èwo ni lórí white and black parents. Sherry, let me tell you the problem outside at the moment.
Right.
Random ni.
Oh.
Shall to get there?
Oh, yeah.
It's coming up at random.
All right.
So which means that individual that is in that similar situation needs to be aware of it.
Okay.
Come and rule out we call it about one. It can come to anybody at any time.
I now understand.
Yeah. So it is better. It is better can you to prepare mind here. Or better, you can go all buy any low. Exactly.
All right.
You know, so that's just it. Situation whereby it's black and white. Yeah, that's too obvious now.
All
So
right.
yeah, we're obvious now. So somebody submit the documentation, they are going to be submitting it with the fact that photo one be funfun ni no passport bàbá ẹ̀ dúdú ni tàbí bàbá ẹ̀ funfun tí yẹ jẹ́ dúdú. So ìyẹn yàtọ̀.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
You're most welcome, sir. Right, we are still on here and we're talking about what can be done to regularize status in the United Kingdom. And as I was saying earlier on, and I want to continue to talk about it, what I noticed is to do with people tó lọ́mọ British lọ́wọ́ tó ń gbéwèé wọlé nítorí ara ariwo tó ní kálukú náà dẹ̀ ti pa síta òun náà ni gbogbo ẹ̀ ṣe ń come up díẹ̀díẹ̀ yẹn bẹ̀tẹ̀ eléyìí ó ti ṣẹlẹ̀ as a result of one incident that happened last year lórí Facebook náà ni wọ́n ti rí information yẹn and they said that they noticed that bàbá ọmọ yẹn ń gbé ń bò bàbá gangan wà ń bò mí ẹni tó gba pálí fún ọmọ yẹn ó kò sí lórí line tán fi discover information yẹn so that's just something like that ṣá òun ṣáà ní gbogbo àwọn nǹkan tó ń carry on láti gbà yẹn so bó ṣe jẹ́ nìyẹn now mo fẹ́ fi àyè yẹn sílẹ̀ mo fẹ́ move on smoothly you know I want to move on smoothly into another area entirely where I know that individual would also benefit from. The one I want to move on to is the European Union citizen in the United Kingdom. It can't affect people with mixed race because, of course, the parents are living together. If you are both living together, it's pretty straightforward. Emma mix it up. Tẹ́ bá ń gbé papọ̀ as man and woman, that is straightforward to answer that problem. The situation that it won't be straightforward is when the other party is not in that child's life. Tẹ́ any problem papọ̀, òun ló máa fa issue. You understand? Tẹ́ bá ń gbé papọ̀, kò lè sí much problem in that arena. But situation tẹ́ bá gbé papọ̀, ó lè fa program. If what I'm getting is that the Home Office now requests DNA sample, I so much support this idea. Nigerians will never learn. They always expose themselves on Facebook. Okay. So, tẹ́ bá ń gbé papọ̀, èmi rò pé yẹ kí yẹn jẹ́ headache. But tẹ́ bá gbé papọ̀, tó bá rí bàbá ọlọ́mọ, ìyẹn lè cause headache fún ẹ o. Nítorí they will not budge. They won't budge unless you provide that DNA sample. What of a child giving red passport after 10 years? Can both parents put in application under that child ma? I expect so. But then the answer is the child that clocked 10 years and registered still come under British child in the UK. So it will be done under parents of a child in the United Kingdom with sole responsibility. I expect so, but unfortunately, it will come under parents of a child in the UK with sole responsibility. So you need to be wary of that. I have a video on spouse visa. Yes, I do. If you either go to Brightway Facebook, yeah, or you check on this platform, to search on it. I'm definitely sure that I have done video on spouse visa. Don't do it yourself, oh. That mama manage owó náà ṣe máa refuse yín jọ. Anyway, tán bá refuse báwo làwọn lawyer ṣe máa jẹun lórí yín. Yes, now I do have a video on spouse visa, but I'm not too sure whether it's on this platform or on another platform that I have. So you need to check. But don't make mistake to put it in yourself. Most of the people that put it in themselves. Oshe jare, stretchy. One parent will be giving. Oshe. Yeah, exactly. You understand? So if you make mistake and you submit it to yourself, don't blame me. Don't blame me, I said. You understand? Don't blame me. Now we are coming out of Europe. We've already voted to be out, and we voted on the 23rd of June for referendum. And that referendum, the majority said that they want to leave Europe. Now, as part of that ongoing issue, March this month is the month that they will trigger Article 50 by all means. Regardless of what the House of Lords, the peers are saying, Article 50 will be triggered this month of March. What it's now saying is that, what about the rights of the 3 million European Union citizens living in the United Kingdom? Are they not going to be protected? Would the rights be protected of the EU citizen in the UK? Would their rights be protected? The answer remains stagnant. The answer remains stagnant. So basically, the rights will be protected, but in what form? We're not too sure. We are not too sure the method it will take to protect that right. So, thank you very much. Thank you. What House of Lords is saying is that, what are the things that have been put in place to protect those rights of those 3 million people living in the United Kingdom? The government is saying that they are also waiting for the other side to show what they have put in place to protect those rights. Bear it in mind, in my critics' argument, they are not the one leaving Europe. We are the one leaving. So we should be the one to show the other European members what we have put in place to reciprocate, for them to reciprocate. There will be no reciprocation at the moment if we that are leaving have not provided something. In the event that we have not provided something, the news, the BBC News, the Sky News, the eloquent practitioners in the country, from the top I meant, they are saying, and the politicians are even saying it, if you are in the UK and you have not submitted an application to have your residence permit as a resident of the United Kingdom, you will fall foul. So if you are in the UK and you haven't registered to show your interest that you are living in this country, you're not going to be protected with your free movement. Amen. You too. So in a way, what we are asking as a practitioner in this country is to continue quickly encourage both European Union that are out there. Please register your residence. Register, show that you have been in the UK. Register as long as you are exercising treaty right. You need to register quickly. You need to show some pay slips and register your residence. If you don't do that, Oma fall foul ni o. Oma fall foul ni. Tó bá ṣe yẹn. Tó bá ṣe yẹn, Oma fall foul ni. And I want to encourage you that you need to register your interest. Irish are asking questions. What about them? I know that we have long relationship with the Republic of Ireland, which is long dated back. History will show. But then, àmọ́ tó bá gbójú ló go for ẹ̀ fóṣì ni o. I will still want to make that precaution if I'm in your shoes, Irish citizen in the UK. I will still register my interest. Nítorí ó ń bọ̀. The Yoruba says that àwọn la máa ń dẹ sílẹ̀ dè. You really have to take care of that area properly. If you don't take care of that area, you will be affected. You will be. Thank you. You will be. So I want to continue to encourage the European Union citizens in the United Kingdom to ensure that they apply for their residence permit. To register, apply for residence permit here. In nearest future, if you want to bring your family member in, kò ní ṣeé ṣe o. Kò ní ṣeé ṣe. Line is open now. 07908 628 240. Line is open now. Line is open now. And the program is going to be this every Friday, 5 o'clock. Every Friday at 5. So, about so far, we have already put it out there. We've changed time to 5 o'clock Fridays now, so that we can benefit from each other. We can have time to relax and talk things through instead of rushing on Saturday when I want to be on my media work as well on radio. You know. Hello.
Hello, good evening, ma.
Good evening to you.
Ẹ
ṣé gan ni o.
Question kan lọ́wọ́ yín ni mà bí nísìnyí tẹ́ ẹ sọ̀rọ̀ àwọn European Union. Ṣé tó wá bò pẹ̀lú mi ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ṣe wedding pẹ̀lú wọn sí ṣé kò sí hope pẹ̀lú wọn báyẹn sí.
Tẹ́ bá ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ṣèyàwó pẹ̀lú ẹni tẹ́ bá ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ fẹ́ European Union, you have to put your application in quickly kó tó pé wọ́n trigger Article 50.
Kó tó trigger yẹn gbọ́dọ̀ tàbí.
Kẹ́ ẹ ti gbé wọlé náà kẹ́ ti ẹ̀wọ̀ kan tó máa ṣẹlẹ̀ náà. Nǹkan tí gbogbo lọ́yà ń sọ lọ́wọ́ ni at the moment. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ó bẹ́tà kẹ́ gbé wọlé nísìn. You're welcome. Thank you.
Yes. Okay. Bye.
Yeah, bye. If you have indefinite leave to remain and you don't feel like getting British passport, will you be refused after many years? I like that question. Why would you not feel like getting a British passport if you have indefinite leave to remain and you are not European Union? Hold on a minute. Are you EU? I don't want to mention your name, but you know yourself there. Are you European Union citizen? If you are European Union citizen, you don't need to get British passport. Let me tell you the disadvantage of getting British passport. You will not be able to elect if you have started with one passport, with European passport to make application for your family member, and you later on deviate, and you later on have a British passport to be a dual citizen. You will not be able to carry on under European passport anymore. You have to make further application for your family member under British passport, and that would be very difficult. That would be very, very difficult. It would be very, very difficult. So I want you to put that at the back of your mind when it comes to making application as a dual citizen of the United Kingdom. You can't just do it anyhow, carelessly. You've got to be very, very careful. You've got to be very, very, you have to be very careful.
If you're one of the millions who drive a personal car for work and don't track your business miles.
So before we trigger Article 50, it would be advisable for the European citizen living in the United Kingdom and working to put in an application. Let's enjoy music a bit. Good. The question here is saying I have a question to ask based on your DNA recent show on Facebook. Why my partner was pregnant, nobody knew she was pregnant. Her family and I did not know she was pregnant. But I kept on complaining that she was putting on weight and she complains about side pain always. So she decided to go and see the GP about the pain. To our utmost surprise, the GP said she was 7 months and 2 weeks pregnant. The GP said she will be due for labor in 2 months, and the next day she went into labor without any antenatal. When she delivered her child, she called me to tell me she's just delivered the baby, and I was shocked and surprised and didn't want to believe it. So I decided to let go for DNA. After 2 weeks, we did the DNA, and it was confirmed that I'm the biological father. But before the DNA, we were told they have different kind of the DNA, and we were asked if it's paternity DNA or immigration applicant child DNA. So we choose the paternity DNA. I would like to ask if the paternity we did could be accepted by the immigration, because we still have the document. Would they accept paternity DNA that we did? Thanks. Please, can you please question mark? Can you please answer this question mark? Also, Tommy question. Now, the question this young person asked me, as you can see, I have read it out. So they have done DNA, you know. The DNA that they did was the paternity DNA. Home office may turn around and ask them to go and do the proper one, do another one, or go and do it from their accredited DNA paternity testing center. Home office has they have that prerogative, so they can decide and ask them to go and get it done among their own listed accredited company. So they have to use home office. So when you are doing DNA for the purpose of immigration application, you need to ensure that you go to the home office website or you seek one from my end, because I have the list from the home office from time to time and I can assist you. That's not a problem. But you must make sure it is done properly and it's done with the accredited company. If you don't do it with the accredited company, they're not going to recognize it. So what this young person have asked now, thank God that the child is yours. So we are grateful to God. This is a very shocking story. This one can cause a problem. Now the guy said that he has to order for DNA without even thinking about the Home Office or so, because he said that he realized that his wife is just increasing in weight. And they didn't know that she was pregnant. The question is, was she not menstruating at the time? But that's not for this topic. I don't want to go into that. Because you will have known, once you miss your period, you would have known that you are pregnant. You will have gone for tests. You will have done early morning tests. You have done so many things, you know, to know that, oh, I am pregnant or not. DNA is quite expensive, especially the immigration one. It's about 500 plus. The ordinary paternity one that you just want to do paternity without anything to do with Home Office, those companies knew that it's just ordinary one that you want to do. You know, it's as good as the one Home Office is seeking, but the fact that you want to use it for Home Office, you will pay much more money than the ordinary paternity test thing. The question here is, please, I need your help. Is it everybody that submitted a question on the British child that they asked DNA from? Please. Oh, possible. Oh, possible. Majority have to do it now. Yes. Oh, possible. Oh, possible. Oh, possible. Oh, possible. You know. Oh, possible this time around. So you have to be. You have to be wary of that. It's very, very possible. I was just sitting waiting for your call before I leave office. Hello? Yeah, hi. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Ó depend. Sherry, nǹkan ti yàtọ̀ lẹ́nu ọjọ́ mẹ́ta because of the delay. So every department that connects with the Home Office is experiencing high volume of delay now.
Okay, ma'am.
So I won't be able to give you the estimated time. Oh no, mo sọ pé mi ò lè sọ because previously all depend. It mean within a month one reply.
Okay.
It mean within 2 months one reply. But this time around, I think it's actually going much more than that.
Okay.
Yeah.
For maximum time, only 3 months.
Ó lè jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ, yes, ó lè jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah, ó lè jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ.
So my second question, ma'am.
Yeah.
They don't need domestic working visa. Really, they do less than read. That's very new. Oh, I need money. Who don't back here? In a market now.
And Tony, kí ni ẹ̀kẹ́ lọ pé ó ní?
Domestic visa, domestic working visa in a household.
Èló là yín náà san fún because you have to meet the requirement of minimum wage. So when you are paying, it has to be minimum. Mistake nìyẹn o. ẹ lè tètè check account to correct ẹ. Me to be honest, me náà gbọ́dọ̀ gbé ìwọlé padà ní o. Kán lè tètè correct ẹ but ó depend nǹkan tó ń refuse ẹ lé lórí. Because me to ẹni tó put application yẹn kò follow kí náà pé minimum wage ni follow minimum wage ni. You have to ask an accountant when you are doing such application and make sure you move on with the minimum wage. Wọ́n lè lo the same amount 5 times. Kò possible. Every April the minimum wage won't change. And then the hours as well. Once it falls below the standard, they are going to refuse it. You have to do it quickly. Correct it now. You have to correct it quickly and see where the problem comes from and say that you have taken advice and then you realize that the minimum wage has gone up and that's why you've increased it. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, bye. Anyway, first of all, don't tell me to speak English. The question of Jare, obviously about something to do with minimum wage. You understand? It's convenient for that person he asks in Yoruba. So if it's convenient for you, you can ask in English as well, so that you don't be rude. Please, this platform is not for somebody to be rude. I can't tolerate rudeness at all. It's very irritating. That's the language he's comfortable with, and you shouldn't be telling him to speak English, because he knows that I understand that language. That's why he spoke that language, and that's fine. We are on 07908. I like him, Daddy. Exactly. 07908 628 240. I like you. But I like you. Waiting concern us. Exactly. You understand? The phone number is on 07908 628 240. 07908 628 240. That is the line we are now. And this is your chance to make sure that you get hold of me now. Ṣé man dùn mí tí bá wà lórí line ẹ lọ bí tẹ́ máa rìn lọ ní get me. Tell me bá fẹ́ sinmi tí mo fẹ́ sinmi. Ṣé orí àgàgò náà tún padà ó tún padà dọ́mọ dáadáa ṣe búwọ̀ náà wọ́n búwọ̀ náà lẹ́kẹ̀ẹ́ búwọ̀ náà ti ń fa wọ́n náà ti ń sa kínní mo ti fẹ́ block ẹ̀ mo kàn ṣàánú ẹ̀ ni. Hello. You understand? When I'm online now, they will not come on to come and talk. It's after when I've left. It's after when I've left, eh? No, I should have a very question. Now I'm here now. Mama did something about drive. Hello? Hello? Go on, Daddy, my dear. Go on, go on. You got your word, what? But on what grant were you granted? The fact that you get it last year doesn't mean anything. On what basis were you granted? And how many years have you been applying before you got this final one? So you have got 3 years discretionary leave twice. And you got 1 indefinite leave to remain. So that is 7 years now. Before they gave you the first 3 years, what status have you got? So you have to wait 10 years from the date of your first 3 years. So you have another 3 years to go. And now, kí ló dé tó ṣe há ńbẹ̀? Ṣé kò wá dájú pé kán bàjẹ́ lọ ni? Now. No worries, no worries, no worries. I'm in Woolwich, number 14 to 16 Powell Street. If you know Woolwich very well, Woolwich National Station. I'll try to. I'll do that later on. 3 years more. Don't put in an application now because they're going to refuse you and you won't get your money back. And the money is quite a lot of money. It's £1,236. So don't put it in now. Don't attempt it. And now it's so clear. Lucky you have got the advice for free from me here. If you come to office, I'll charge you. Okay, dear. All right. All right, bye. Don't mind that only. Yeah, Jare. Let's carry on doing our better thing, Jare. So as I was saying, the issue on DNA when it comes to paternity testing, once it has Home Office hand in it, you will have to go through the accredited company, you know. I can't see your question. Let me go and see your question quickly. My wife and I are British, but my son is Irish and he's 14 years old. Do we need to register because of this Brexit? Yeah, you can apply for British passport for him now. Yeah, of course, apply for British passport, yeah. My wife and I are British, but my son is Irish and he's 14 years old. Do we need to register cost of this birth? Yeah, since both of you are British citizens, you need to apply for British passport for that child. So it's fine anytime. Apply British passport for the child. That's British already, so that's fine. Hello? 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 Yeah, hi. Can you hear me?
Hello.
Lower your radio now.
Okay, hello, ma.
Yes. Ekale. Oh, yeah.
British. So 5 years, I will 5 years, I will call forward. So 5 years, expire my experience here. But we are about there, just, we started renew for sure money. Problem at the will that renew for.
Any British passport. Okay. And you and the father, you and the father are not together.
Yes, ma. So,
I have a client that renewed for her daughter without the dad there, and it went successfully. But that renewal was last year, but everything is getting tough and tough again.
Okay.
So good luck. Okay, my dear. You know, see free service and you are asking for English teacher. Oh yeah, Mileno. Oh, serious ni. Hello, Jare. Hello. Hello. Thank you. Amen. Well, thank you. Yeah. Go on then. Okay. Okay. Wọ́n àgbà. Tẹ́ bá lọ wo condition wọn fi grant yín. Wọ́n àgbà fún unlimited leave yín láti mú yàn wọlé. Wọ́n àgbà. On what ground would you do that? Because you really have to establish your case very, very well. You know? But ṣe báyìí ṣiṣẹ́ tẹ́ bá ń ṣiṣẹ́ kò ní ní ìdí wọn kí wọ́n ní yọ kúrò. Oh, okay. Ó di pẹ́ẹ́lẹ̀ kan tẹ́ bá ní time wá fún consultation, let me look at the grounds first and see why you were granted, and then we take it on from there. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, bye. Hello? Are you online? Is anyone online there? I love you. You're wonderful. You got my back. I got your front. And I'll cover it. You got my back. I got your front. Look at my little fake profile. Clean back. It's a Friday. Thank God it's Friday. Friday evening. I feel cool, man. Adedeji, Olabake. You see, next time, my dear, when you go to a place and you are new, you watch before you talk, so that you don't jump and hurt yourself. That's the way my father told me. My father said when you go to a place, you get there, you have to see what others are doing. So, but over the platform, what you need to do is to listen before you talk, so that you don't talk rubbish. No wahala of me, I don't get headache. I ain't get headache. That's why I put it on Friday evening, so that I can have time for all of you, and I can answer as much as I can. Hello, dear. Hi. I know you are enjoying. That's why you want to call in and hear the music from the original source, Abby. So what's happening from your end?
I have a question that I want to ask now.
Go on then.
Yes, I have a son that is 7 years. It was born here is 7 years in December now. So, but me, I'm scared to put in an application because a lot of people are telling me this 7 years doesn't go through anymore. And I have a son as well that I brought from Nigeria. He's over 7 years in this country now, almost 10 years now. So I don't know what to do because
The child is over how many years now in the UK?
which one?
The one you brought in.
Yeah, it's gonna be 10 years this December.
It's going to be 10 years in the UK.
Yes.
10 years spent in the UK.
Yeah.
What
What of this one with 7 years?
Yeah, but the one that has spent 10 years in the
Because
UK.
the one with 10 years, what happened is the one with 10 years has an application with his dad, so he's separate from me now. So, but my son that is going to be 7
Court.
years, I think.
Court. Book appointment and see me in the office, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, court. Book appointment and come for consultation. Hello.
Hello, good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, sir. How are you?
Fine, thank you, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, I want to ask a question regarding the immigration about the British exit.
Yeah.
If they finally trigger
Yeah.
this March,
Yeah.
then the European citizens that have a permanent resident permit, can they apply now for the
They don't.
British
They don't have to apply for British passport as long as they have residence.
Yeah.
Don't apply, because if you apply for British passport, yeah, it means that in future your family member will not be able to use that EA application with you.
Okay, but my family now, they have British passport, my wife and the children.
Yeah, so if you want to apply for British passport and you have permanent residence, by all means you can do that. It's not a problem.
Okay, it's not a problem for me to get, because when they are leaving,
No, you shouldn't.
now, because they are leaving the EU, they are not part of EU.
Yeah.
So I was thinking that, okay, I can still have the EU and the British passport.
Yeah, of course you can. Yeah, of course you can.
And also have Nigeria passport.
Yeah, of course you can.
Okay.
Yeah, but you check with your country in Europe and see if they accepted dual nationality. We accepted it in Nigeria and in the UK. We don't have problem Nigeria, UK. You know,
Okay.
so those two countries, I know that they accepted dual nationals. So there's no problem. But you need to check with your country from Europe as well, because you are no more dual. You are coming as a multinational. You know.
Multinational.
Yeah. So you really need to check very well and make sure that you understand it, so that you don't lose one for the other. Because some people are telling me that some country in Europe still not accepting them to have a other passport, and I think it's Danish. Yeah, I think it's Denmark or so.
I think before Australia, it's not allowed one is not.
Exactly. So you have to check, make sure that you have the correct information, so that you don't lose your necessary passport.
Yeah, but if I decide to forgo the EU and stay with Britain, is there anything wrong with that?
I wouldn't want to forgo if I were in your shoes.
Okay.
Yeah, but you can have both of them if you check with the country very well. British doesn't have problem.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, ma'am.
You're welcome.
All right,
All right, bye. Alájálá mi ọmọ ọlọ́lá. Alájálá mi ọmọ Alájàṣadé. Hello? Yeah? Ẹ kálẹ́ o.
Ẹ̀jọ̀ máa mú fẹ́ bèrè àti EU tí ó ń gbé UK bíbá tó dẹ̀ ń ṣiṣẹ́. Kí ni a máa ní láti ṣe ìjẹ́? La máa ní láti ní mọ́ kí la máa ní láti ṣe.
Ẹ lè wá fún consultation kẹ́ ẹ gba advice. Tẹ́ bá wá fẹ́ lọ ṣe fúnra yín ẹ lè lọ ṣe. Tẹ́ bá lè fẹ́ instruct lọ́yà ẹ lè instruct. You understand? But there is no time to be explaining the whole thing on the system. No. Okay. Hello. Yeah. Ẹ kálẹ́. Go on. Irọ́ ni. It's not 5 years. No. To exercise treaty right, you have to be working for 3. Have a pay slips. Once you are working, you have to exercise treaty right. And exercise treaty right means that you apply for. Now you're reading from wrong page. The right one is saying that you need to show you are working in the country and apply for a residence permit straight away. One can apply for permanent residence permit like registration. You know, if you don't register that you are in the country, it's not the same as permanent residence. Permanent residence is for those who have been here for 5 years.
Okay, ma. Thank you, ma.
Yeah. Thank you, bye. Why not? Hello, are we on the same thinking? Hello. Go on there. You have to come for consultation. There is something hidden there that is not clear. So book appointment. Yeah? All right, yeah. Okay. Bye. Me go. Who are you? What of you are pamọ́? You are a naughty girl. Naughty girl, yeah? Naughty girl. I gave birth to a son in UK 5 years ago and he had to go his red book and BC, but parents are Nigerian. I just want to know what tendency has he got in getting British passport in the future. And also thinking, you gave birth to a son in UK 5 years ago and he had to go his red book. I can't understand that. Who is this? Clear. Who is that? That question is not clear. Correct yourself quickly. Hello? Are they here with you? Yeah? Are they bad doing? Good evening to you. How are you doing? Thank you.
My husband just came to the country in November from Finland.
Mm-hmm.
And this registration thing you're talking about is exercising trade rights, which is working full time here. And this registration you're talking about, the only form we got was the one that I was talking about, EEA.
Yeah, registration certificate. That's what your husband needed.
Registration permit.
Yeah, that's what your husband is seeking. So your husband wants to register to show that he's resident in the UK.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all he needs. So you need to get the form online if you want to get the form.
Well, the form is not coming up. That's the issue.
Say that again.
The form is not coming up.
That is why you're supposed to take consultation first. And if you want to go and do it yourself, then you can go and do it. But you should take advice.
All right, we'll call you.
Exactly. Yeah.
All right.
Okay. All right, dear. Bye. Hello. Hello. Gbogbo yín ní British passport. Okay. Okay. Ó ní Irish passport. Ẹ lè gba British passport fún. Yeah, change ẹ kàn máa gba in addition ni.
In addition.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, you're not changing it. You are taking in addition.
All right.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Bye, ma'am.
Bye. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah. Hi. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. Well, go on.
Hello.
Yeah. Go on.
Okay. Sorry. I just want to ask you a question.
Hello.
Yes, ma'am. Because I think the program is a bit conflicting. Not the program, but the topic is a bit conflicting. The first time you said about the DNA.
It's never been conflicting. I know what I'm doing. I put that one for my first topic, and that's why I discussed that first. So that's why I put it on for those who want to hear it. But while you are inside, you will hear more from it. So the topic is not conflicting at all. I have talked about the DNA before you came on. You see, this is why I get angry with Nigerians.
No. I started with you first. I heard all about the DNA. That's what I'm saying. You said that, first of all, you said it was...
I don't have time to argue when I'm giving you something for free. You need to know how to address me. I am not going to take nonsense from anybody. The question here is that if there is an issue to do with DNA, that is a different matter we have spoken about. So it's not conflicting. We are now on a stage we are talking about the Brexit for the European Union that are in the UK that hasn't registered themselves. So it's a two different matter entirely. So if someone is coming on, you need to listen. When you join a platform like this, you don't just join. It's not an entertainment. This is an educating program. When you are on this platform, you joined and we have started before you came on. Your job is to listen and carry it on from there. And if you have your personal question you want to ask, you will then ask your own question. You don't speak for people. It is so rude. Wallah, in Nigeria, stubborn. No matter how they can be stubborn, some of us will not accept nonsense from them. You need to have a cool head. You're passing to us. Do you understand? You are taking something for free. It's like one day we are having a party in England and we are distributing a souvenir. And we are giving souvenir for free. This is a party in England. We are giving souvenir for free. A lady was at that party and wanted to be rude to my niece. My niece is a grown-up British girl, even though she was just 16 or 17, but her ideology of thinking is British thinking. My niece immediately replied her, no matter how old she was on that day. My niece said that we are giving you souvenir for free. You are not buying it from the market, so don't dictate the color. I was shocked when my niece said it to that lady, a lady of 50 years old. My niece said to her, we are giving you for free. You are giving you for free. So don't dictate color. You will take it and say thank you. When you are getting something for free, common sense prevail. You will get it with both hands and show appreciation. If you are paying for it, it's a different matter entirely. You will have control. You are not going to be misled. Don't make mistake. You are not going to be misled. You will get the right advice, but don't be rude. Don't be arrogant. Because of what use is your arrogancy to me at my stage? Of what use would your arrogance be to me at this stage of my career? It will cost you problem. It will not give you good thing. So don't be rude to me or arrogant when I'm giving you something for free. It's my time. I'm supposed to be in my house now. This is 6:42. I finished 5:30. I started your program 5 o'clock. I stopped my office at 5 o'clock because of you. So you should know that it needs a bit of appreciation is required in this scenario. A bit of appreciation will be desirable. In fact, essential, not the word desirable. It's essential appreciation. If you can't appreciate and show love to someone giving you something for free, I think you should seal your mouth and come back again when you have the manners to talk to me. For those who have seen me face to face, they know what I want. I know best, my dear. You should know now. Agbati obinu lomo e ma npo now. Agbati obinu lomo e ma npo. You see, when you are dealing with Nigerians, you have to be clever ahead of them. You have to prepare yourself what is likely to happen. That is why people have problems, because they never prepared for the worst scenario to come. Exactly. She was even prepared to argue with me. What a waste of time. And expect me to argue when I have better things to do. Madam Jare. I'm enjoying you too. You understand it? When I meet people that enjoy me, I'm enjoying you too. You understand it? There's no harm in people trying. They are trying my water, whether it's cold or hot. Believe me, it's a boiling water if you're not careful. But those who have tested it knows that it's relaxed. You understand? But you don't muck about. You understand? Hello? Yeah. Residence name, registration certificate. Oh no, the same thing. No, the same thing. They don't worry. The same thing. No, so just make sure you get the correct form. QP. Qualified person. Okay, my dear. Hello, who is there again? 07908 628 240 07908 628 240. That's the number to call on. Hello.
Hello, ma.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't know you were on. Yeah, carry on. Ekale. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. This one said DNA is key. I'm up. Thank you.
Island of things. So I don't know circumstance more in terms of maybe
hold on. That question, if you are between age 18 and 25 and you put in an application for having spent half of your life in the UK, would they also give the partner and kids whatever is given to the main applicant? You know, the main applicants in this case, they are 18 and 25, so they are quite young. They are between 18 and 25. So it's an individual right. It's not family right. So for them to have acknowledged it and give to that person 30 months of that of leave to remain, it means the person has that individual right. It's like long residence. New Jersey is the same thing as long residence when you are doing 14 years of long residence for overstayers. It's an individual right. Individual must have spent that half of their age must have spent that 14 years in their own right. It is not a family thing. So they're not going to give to family. It's an individual right. That's the answer to that question. If you're between age 18 and 25 and you put in an application for having spent half of your life in the UK, will they also give the partner and kids whatever is given to the main applicant? They're not expecting them to have family because they are between 18 and 25. In the events that they have, it's limited leave to remain, so you'll be making assets, but they're not going to give them at the same time. You are going to be making application because your family person has limited leave. You understand? That's what it will happen, but not straight away when all of you are going in. When the application is going in, it's for only one person. It is after when that person come back successfully, then the rest can now say that I have a partner that has limited leave, and carry on from there. That's it. Hello, can you hear me?
Hello.
Yeah. Sorry about that. Okay. Carry on quickly. Carry on. Ẹni tó wá láti Ireland ṣó ní Irish passport already. Tí wọ́n fẹ́ apply only apply because wọ́n ti make anything clear with Irish relationship, so don't forget. They haven't made anything clear in that respect. She just mentioned it in her speech last time. They have long-term relationship with Republic of Ireland. But they have not. She has not mentioned it what is going to happen. Remember, I want to trigger. But if I were anyone in this category having Irish passport, Spanish passport, and in the UK, French passport, I will apply for the permit, please. To be on the safe side. A lot of a cost. Yeah, bye. I want to enjoy music. I don't want to answer call anymore now. I don't want to answer call anymore. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń lo gbogbo orúkọ tó wù yín lọ́kì tí yín nìyẹn. Ǹjẹ́ tó máa fún yín ní gift náà wọn ní lórúkọ yín lẹ́nìjọ́ náà. When you are supposed to be getting good thing on that day with your fake name, you're not going to get nothing. Good luck to you. Now you sabi o. Babu call ko. Wallahi Babu call. Babu call ko. Call, come back next time. No more call. Let me give you that privilege. Let me answer your own. Hello? Yeah. Can you send me message? Send me message. Sorry. I think I've tried on that platform. I have 2 British and I have 2.5. Can my partner apply? How did you get your children have those British passports? And who is your partner? Is it their father? You see, I'm kidding one long. It takes a lot of effort to understand this thing. I have 2 children, British children. My partner can he apply? He will make access right. But how come? So something is missing there. I will get it now because I don't like to miss your show. It makes me happy. Thank you, Jare, and you will always be happy, my dear. Thank you all of you. You appreciate me, you appreciate God. God is my strength. Thank you. My God will appreciate you as well. God will appreciate you. Thank you. You are all fantastic. Tanfiani, Báyé wà ń dẹ́mi o, bàbá Suwat. Ẹ̀kúnlẹ́yà ọmọ ìjọ ni. Alhaji. Your smile is contagious like that. I love you too, boy. I love you too, guys. You are wonderful. Kudos to you all. Oh yes, my dear, blessing dancing time. Tell your people to prepare for me. You understand? You tell your people to prepare for me and get all your assets in place before the D-Day. Get all the things in place for my show to come and do my presentation in your church. Get it ready. Mi gbọ́. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni. Òwe lọ̀rọ̀ ayé. Kádàrá ẹ̀dá kò dọ́gba. What's your question? Quicker now. Dancing with you, sister me. The question is that I brought a child to this country at the age of 1 year and it's 10 years ago. So we're on there now. So can I apply for citizenship when next we want to renew my? No, you can't. Any child that's not born in the UK cannot have citizenship unless they have complied with the normal immigration requirements. So don't waste your money to go and apply for citizenship without having indefinite leave to remain for that child. Ew. Ó ní ẹ bèrè lọ́wọ́ orí ẹ ti gbàgbé àkúnlẹ̀ yàn. It's always wonderful to listen to Ebenezer Obey when you are upset. Listen to Ebenezer Obey, I can recommend. When you are not happy, somebody wants to make you upset, just listen to Ebenezer Obey. Baba is just full of fun all the time, all the way. Conservative dance, gara gara, you know, just cool time, dance and enjoy yourself. Ẹ̀yin Ìjẹ̀bú dédé kẹwàá bẹyẹn ṣé ń gbọ́. Ẹ̀yin Ìjẹ̀bú dédé kẹwàá bẹyẹn ṣé ń gbọ́ gbogbo music ìbá kó máa yá yín lórí dáadáa. Ṣó sì yé yín. Òun náà mo ṣe fi sí Friday, gbogbo yín ṣé dédé yín kẹ́ ń gbọ́ mi báyìí. Ṣé ti gbọ́ yín Ìjẹ̀bú Òde, Ìjẹ̀bú Igbó, Ìjẹ̀bú Òde, Ìjẹ̀bú Igbó, Ìjẹ̀bú Ìṣàrà, Ìjẹ̀bú Rẹ́mọ, Ìjẹ̀bú Ọ̀sọ̀ọ̀sà. Ṣé gbogbo yín ti ń gbọ́? Fi Haruna sílẹ̀. Gẹ̀mọ mẹ́rìndínlógún ọ̀rọ̀ pọ̀ o. Ìjẹ̀bú Òde o. Ọmọ àfìdídọ̀tẹ̀ mọ́lẹ̀. Dídọ̀tẹ̀ mọ́lẹ̀ níjẹ̀bú Òde. Ìjẹ̀bú Ṣàgámù, Ìjẹ̀bú Rẹ́mọ, Ìjẹ̀bú Ìṣàrà. Rẹ́mọ kí gbogbo yín well done o. Well done wey come online. Well done o. Dédé rin mo kí yín o. Dédé yín mo kí yín o. Dédé Ìjẹ̀bú mo kí yín o. Ọmọ ọ̀rọ̀ pọ̀. Títí nìyẹn ò lè gan ṣe ẹ̀sìn nǹkan tó gbọ́. Ṣé o ráwọn ará Èkó? Ṣé o ráwọn Èkó? Ìjẹ̀bú Òde o. Ẹ mọ̀ kì í ṣe Ìjẹ̀ṣà, don't misquote it. Gbogbo everybody ló rò pé Ìjẹ̀ṣà ni mímọ́ ń ṣe Ìjẹ̀ṣà. Keep thinking, but I'm not Ìjẹ̀ṣà. Keep cracking. I'm not Iléṣà o. Iléṣà Òṣó máa ló lẹ́yìn. Òbé kí Iléṣà now. Òbé kí Iléṣà now. A nice music, and I really enjoy myself. Wọ́n sọ fún mi pé mo sọ Jẹ̀bú, mo sọ Ẹ̀gbá, kí ló ṣe ẹ́? Kí ló ṣe ń bẹ̀ yẹn? Má sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn mọ́ now. It's really nice to have you guys on my show, and you are all, you know, splendid, beautiful, handsome, very supporting. You know, you're all wonderful. You're all wonderful. I want to say thank you. I want to continue to appreciate you for all your support. Yorùbá sọ pé inú dídùn ló máa ń mórí yáyàn. When you are doing things for free and people appreciate you, you will not be tired to do it. But when you are doing it and people don't appreciate you, you get pissed off. But àwọn kan ló ràn mí, I cannot be pissed off. I can't. Iṣẹ́ ríran mi lèmi ń ṣe, ẹni tó jalè ló bọmọ jẹ́. I am a lawyer to the core because I went to law school in the UK and I qualified and I was pronounced as a solicitor of the Supreme Court of this country, England and Wales. So me ṣe lawyer alábọ́dé. I'm not a abeg table lawyer. Téèyàn kan lè fọwọ́ tì sẹ́gbẹ̀. Mba. Love you too, jàre ọmọ ńlá. Yes so. Ìjẹ̀bú ló ń rẹ lọ́wọ́ ṣọ́gbọ́. Dédé yín ni mo kí o. Dédé yín I salute you. You are all beautiful Ìjẹ̀ṣà, Èkìtì, Ìbàdàn, Ọ̀yọ́, ọmọ Oòduà. I salute you all. Ní kú sájò, ní gbé sájò. All Oòduas. I love you guys. And I love you all Nigerians. Bless you all Nigerians. Bless you. You're my Delta, my Port Harcourt girls, my Edo City girls, my Benin City. You know, my Urobo people. Love you all. You are all wonderful, terrific. Ibadan Mesi Ogo. You are beautiful and handsome. Ìjẹ̀ṣà, beautiful. Omoshomalo, Ekiti. I recognize you. Thank you, wonderful. Ìjẹ̀bú Dede. Thank you very much. Thank you all. You are all wonderful. Thank you. Ọpẹ́ lórúkọ mi. My swagger is appreciation. Appreciation is my swagger. You know, appreciation is my swagger. I was like from Ibadan ni mí. Ẹ tún bẹ̀rẹ̀ tún fẹ́ máa dá wàhálà lẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ tálẹ́ tún sọ̀rọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. Nice one, jàre. Nice one. You are all beautiful. You are all wonderful. You are all wonderful. Ọpẹ́ lórúkọ mi, ọpẹ́ ni mò ń jẹ. Mọ̀ṣá. Appreciation is my swagger. When you appreciate things, we appreciate people around you. You feel free, you are happy, you do things without relentlessly. You don't have any grudge in mind. You wake up, God answers prayer. You know, Republic of Delta. Not to say, not to be a daddy. And you to call a ben Nigeria, the Republic of Delta. Oh, wow, okay. Oh, wow, okay. Republic of Delta. I gave birth to a child in Lord. I can't read that. Next time I will type it out. I will answer you in my typing. Don't worry. Eshe Gano, Jebu Ikorodu, thank you. Love you. You are cute as well. Fantastic. They went a cool temper. They went a cool temper. Oshe, all Jebu people. Only they went a cool temper. Baba Olokpe ni kin yo. Oshe Undare, love you. Baba Olokpe. Èèyàn mi dáadáa, èèyàn yìí. Oshe un Baba Olokpe. Èèyàn dáadáa, èèyàn yìí. We want to calm you from Ibadan Nima. Ẹ fẹ́ calm mi, orí ẹ dá, ẹ fẹ́ claim mi, orí ẹ dá olè ní ẹ. What of other tribes? Gbogbo ilẹ̀ wa pa. Is it the Igbo people I wine and dine with? I want to ignore. Which one do you want me to ignore? People that I've wine and dine with, that I qualified with, that we both went to law school and we trained together. At the time of rain, yeah, I cannot forget everybody. People that you grow up with, people you move up with, people you struggle with before you start departing. Yorùbá ní ogún ọdún, ọmọdé olùṣeré fún ogún ọdún. We are grateful to God. I love you all. You are wonderful. You are all wonderful. Thank you very much. Bumi cool. Who are you? Ṣíṣọ́ lójú egbò. Ìwọ tó ń pè ní lágbájá yìí, ó máa jẹgba. Bumi ó máa jẹgba. Ó máa jẹgba o. Pẹ̀lú orúkọ tó ń ṣe yẹn, ó máa jẹgba. Ṣí aṣọ lójú eégún kó lọ type ní inbox mi privately pé ìwọ ló wà ńbẹ̀ ni. Otherwise tí bá gbá ẹ mú, Bumi cool. If I fight you. So ẹ ṣé gan ni o. Ẹ ṣé gan everybody. I love you all. You can now, if you miss out on anything today, I'm going to be on my FM media tomorrow, 2 o'clock tomorrow on my media. So you can call me on the same number when I go on radio tomorrow. I'll be on radio tomorrow at 2 o'clock. That is why I give you this platform every Friday, 5 o'clock, so that the radio will not affect you anymore. But over catch up, you meet me on the radio tomorrow. I will link radio back to the Facebook tomorrow as well. So you will meet me tomorrow again. Thank you very much. But my program will be every Friday now, 5 o'clock on this platform. Every Friday, 5 o'clock. Thank you very, very much. Thank you very much. You are wonderful. Mo gbàdúrà fún gbogbo yín. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń gbọ́ mi tínú yín dùn ni yóò ní bàjẹ́. Ìyàwó wa ni nígbàrà òkè ó lè ní ọkọ mi ta ni ẹnu. Ṣé aṣọ lójú eégún? Àjẹpẹ́ ẹ̀jẹ̀mú. Yes o, ìyàwó gbàrà òkè ni mí o. I cannot deny them. Wọ́n máa lé mi jáde lẹ́wọ̀n kọ́kọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe Ọlágbáyé. Too many Ọlágbáyé that are quiet and listening. Thank you all. I love you all. You are better. You are wonderful. Inú dídùn ló ń borí yáyùn. I love you. You are beautiful. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy your next rest weekend. Bye for now. Thank you all.